おはようございます。翻訳してくれるんだね、これ。Wow. What in the world? Okay. I need the 参考です。I do have to fix this real quick. Where's the limit? Oh, it's the browser. I forgot. Okay. Cool. This should be fine. I forgot about speaker ID. Ah, shit. I need this. That should be everything. Alright, figure drawing some clothing nonsense and then finish requests. Well, continue doing requests. So that's the plan for today. As a silver. I already forgot how the headphones work. It's actually lower. How are you? Also fine. Live to see another day. Lama. Hello, Kirio. Welcome. It's been a while. I did see the anime. Pretty much from the beginning, I think. Been here for a long time. mean like different streams? Oh, you got me. Hello, hello. Where the hell is the light coming from? That's it. Hello, Ipize. Gaming time. Do you look at key or where the light heavy hits? I'm not 100% sure the question, but I can say that I'm not 100% looking at the reference. I got a little bit of the lighting from the top half, and I'm just ignoring the bottom half. I was gonna use more shades of gray, but I was getting a little bit confused, so I'm just gonna stick to 2 tones for now. Okay. Haven't quite worked out what I want to do today, but I guess I'll just do some studies of as many foes as I can. Ideally zigzag or spiral ones only. Fine. I'm just gonna continue on Nanaka-san for now. Need to get a better feel of things before I can start summarizing and simplifying, so I'm gonna just try a bunch of different artists' styles. Over the week, I think. What happened to her? Oh, that's the other arm. なるほどね。There's some poses and put down a private photo for some two of them removed. Oh. Maybe those are removed by the posters? might be some extensions out there that automatically download off of Pinterest. I mean, Pinterest more than likely is people sharing stuff they're not supposed to. So what stage do I do it? That would imply that I never draw anything inside. And that everything has to be defined by rendering. Yeah, that's probably the only way to prevent stuff from getting lost anyways. You have to make a copy. Just be like me, it has like 14 terabytes worth of data. Terabite. Copyright is hard to gauge, I think. As long as you're not posting it elsewhere, I think you'll be fine. If you're using references directly in your art, that is gonna be a problem though. Lighting from where? From front? Lighting from front and top. Front top, okay. 2 beans. Shouldn't it be easier to do the light directly? I think in this case it makes more sense to do the light shapes first. Light shapes rather than the shadow shapes. Because we've got all those nice brownness stuff to it. Don't spend too much brain power trying to analyze everything. So if I can work a little bit smarter with what shapes I'm actually drawing, maybe the retention is a bit better. Get a little more with less effort, maybe. Less effort is always good. You. What? What, because of the music? We're transcending. Yes, yes, yes. The next level of existence. Maybe you'll find our anime waifus there. Well, it's your waifu, so 100% compatible, 100% type. Hopefully not. I mean, surprised in the sense that they might be even better than you hope for, but nothing too insane, I imagine. As big as you want. Max kick. Kick of all variety and flavors. This is the music from Genshin, by the way. I think I didn't bother put in the source anymore because too much trouble. This is music from Genshin for the Sumeru region. Oh my god, face is jank. Oh, where's the other side? Yeah, chemo has ended April 1st. And I died on the 26th anyway, so I think I stopped doing chemos on March 26th. No more chemo. I like that we started doing more consistent figures, so I'm still continuing it. I've already forgotten a lot of the anatomy stuff, but at least I'm trying to keep that ability to get stuff from reference quickly as much as I can. No, I'm doing repo whenever it just happens, because repo is only fun with friends and everyone is from a different part of the world. You got people from Asia, people from North America, and it's very hard to get good timing, especially when you have different people from North America. You get like people East Coast, West Coast, and that's already 3 hours difference. Then you get people from like different parts of Asia that is also like a range of plus minus 2 to 3 hours. It gets very difficult. So whenever it can happen, I'm just gonna take it. And streaming is not necessary, just that sometimes it eats into the time of stream time. So I wanted to start the stream to be accountable in the sense that I want people to know that I'm here. I didn't forget about it. And the other part is that I just kind of want to have some of it recorded. Because over the past few years, a lot of things got lost. I used to keep a diary of like a game diary, kind of like what happened today, who did what kind of funny shit happened. That only happened for 3 months. But it was a very crucial 3 months, I think. It was when I first started VR chat. And now that I'm not doing the diary anymore, I guess I can keep a video copy of things. Yeah, that's the whole thing about repo. Don't really need to draw the character here, but been having a lot of issues trying to get proportions and stuff correct. You forget things you shouldn't forget. Yeah, ever since I mean, it's a long story. Back then I had a lot of things that I didn't want to remember every day, so I just trained myself to not think about things throughout the day and also not think about things after things have ended. So over time it kind of became a habit and it's very easy to forget things. And I try to think back to my childhood and a lot of it is kind of just blank. I've had classmates tell me, hey, remember so and so, or like remember this number? It's like, what? What do you mean? Like, and it was a very weird feeling because you know how you know some things, you like, okay, if it's a memory that you have, you immediately remember it. If it's something that's nostalgic, you sort of feel it and then you remember it. I was at the beginning of feeling it. I looked at the number and it felt very, it was our class number, so I can't say it out, but I looked at it and it felt just vaguely familiar. It just felt like, yeah, that is a thing, isn't it? What is that? But I wasn't strong enough to have anything come back up until someone mentioned that it was our class number for like 2 years. I was like, oh, right. It wasn't a thing you're really supposed to forget. I mean, it's like you write that number every day. Kind of insane. But I do feel like I forget a lot of things. Nowadays it's mostly because of lack of sleep, I think. But a lot of it is also because you can't remember that much anyways. Having like a video record of it, I think, even if it's just a little bit, I think it's pretty invaluable. So I am just selfishly hijacking the stream sometimes to play Repo. At least until like we do some proper... I don't know where this channel is going, honestly. Right now it's just a get good at art thing. Down the line we might actually go into like more proper streaming. But if it's art or something else. But if that's the case, then probably it'll be less messy. But right now, at least for this year, it's gonna be kind of jank. I definitely try to keep art the main thing though. Maybe keep the repo stuff to Fridays only or something. So this is checked and that is checked. Then this is gonna form grounds. I have not. I have never been good enough at art to use it as a, because art is like a language. I always feel like art is like a language. You learn the grammar through the fundamentals, and then after you master it, then and only then can you use it to express yourself. And I've never been good enough, so it's like kind of like a baby trying to learn English or something. They just can't form like complex thoughts, or rather, they can't articulate the complex thoughts. So yeah, using art as a way to remember things, I think that is pretty up there in terms of mastery. That's kind of what we're here to try to achieve, I think. Ideally, we can get there someday. But the more I do the streams, the more I realize how far I am from getting to the point where I can like more really just draw. Yes, but art is, for me, is meant to just sort of use it to remember things. Remember things and also have a little bit of fun. Oh my god, I'm so off prop here, but I'm not gonna bother too much with the proportions. And this journey so far, 65 streams in, I think. Are we at 65? 66. There's so much that I learned that is not related to art. Well, I guess some of it is still related to art, but not directly skills related. It's more of like how I feel during when I draw. I guess a lot of it comes down to expectations. If I stream and draw, my objective is just to complete something. And then the expectation drops a lot. And then it feels a lot better. And things get easier to complete. By myself, it's just insanely difficult. I also start to realize a lot of the frustrations back then. It's the same frustration I feel now. But back then, it's so much more intense. The more I draw, the more I'm forgetting actually what that feels like. I wish I don't forget it. I'm still trying to hold on to that frustration that I used to feel back then. It's like a very intense form of... Like when you do something for the first time, when you draw something for the first... Right now, if I still want to experience it, I can. I just need to draw figures upside down. And then I get the same frustration of back then. Not as strong still, but it's like I don't know what is happening at all. Like my hands don't move the way I want them to. My brain doesn't think. It's just like unable to analyze or do anything. And I'm just putting lines down after lines that doesn't look right. And it's just insanely frustrating. Why am I saying this again? I forgot. Not enough brain cells. Just gonna cut this short here. These are different size. Oh wait, I could have... guess it is. This is the one. Let's paint the shadows this time. Painting whatever that like is the main sort of flow. Whatever shapes that is following the flows is like. So in this case, it was the light for me. Because he has a lot of the swirls. In this case, it would be the shadow. What's the difference? I guess the shapes are a little bit more thin. You can see the brushstrokes in the shadow, but not so much in the light. I guess it is also flicker then maybe. Anyways, I'm gonna flip these. Oh, before that. Close this up. And then after this, I'm gonna continue working on the request that I got, and then that one is gonna have clothing, it's gonna have hair, it's gonna have background, it's gonna have sky, it's gonna have clouds, it's gonna have a bunch of stuff. So it's gonna take a while. Local color. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm not 100% familiar with all the terms. Oh wait, I'm not using my layers correctly, but it's fine. Oh, it's very dark. Can you chill a little bit? Oh, I need to flip. Life for black. Oh, interesting. That is interesting. That's one way of think of it. That is true. That is true. Ooh. Ooh, interesting. Red coats. Oh, because the value is kind of in the middle. I just sense more flow in some of the shapes in the specific case, but now that you mentioned it, it does seem to be. It does seem to be the opposite color of the clothing a lot of the times. Wait a second. What about this one here? This one I feel in both. I can feel it in both. I think for me it might be an area problem. Whatever that is taking the less area feels like that should be painted in, because the one that takes up more area, I'll just paint bucket to it, and then I'll paint in the shapes that take up less area. Because in those cases, the shapes also tend to have a little bit more flow in the form. Instead of just one patch of color, it would be like a straight thing, it would be like a U shape, some kind of a loop. Okay, now my brain is flipping back and forth now. Probably something there, something more to it. Also, where did I get this from? Here? Oh no, I forgot which artist this is. Wait, this is Nanoka-san. Never mind. Hey Rez, welcome. Just more clothing today. It's too dark, but I'm gonna leave it. Mostly hoping to figure out more zigzag and spiral clothes, but haven't been finding a lot of references for those. But haven't been finding, I mean, I haven't been working very hard at finding. Not that I can't find it necessarily, but yeah. Oh, thank you. I just going through the motions. Actually, I'm very surprised. There's so many times where just by going through the motion, I realized something that I wouldn't have just by looking. Even though I'm looking at the same thing. Very baffling to me. Welcome back. The mouth. Wait, what? Their own animation? They have 3 seasons? Or you mean like the... working on an existing one? Wow. That's insane effort. Dedication. 3 seasons. I don't know what 1 season entails, but that sounds very impressive. Right, that's when you hit something, right? The effects were, well, impacts. Rip. Friend that conversation I am having. I just realized they don't have a lot of triangles in this. In what they do, a lot of the shapes that are lengthwise, they just tend to taper off before they really arrive at the sharp edges. And then the ones that have really sharp corners tend to be coming off of rails, like stuff that's pinched at a corner, either by the seam or whatnot. Because I just realized I tend to draw a lot more triangles. I just tend to flow off, but my pen isn't, my brush setting isn't necessarily easiest to work with. Sounds like that's a bad thing for you. Losing weight. I think this is kind of it. SP, right? I'm not. I might be, because a bunch of history came up. Maybe you've shared the name before. I think I've definitely searched them up before according to my search history here. But I have no recollection. It's lacking impact because I don't have enough contrast in some areas. That's fine. Generally, it's fine. Oh, is that the artist that you're talking about? Animations of the stories on YouTube. This is probably it for studies for today. To work on I need to work on this. Dare. 2番目、2番目。これだ。Icarus fan animation. Ah, I see. Everyone be doing their animation. Okay. Ah, right, I don't have it here. Alright, good night, Silver. Thanks for dropping by every time. See you soon. Ooh. Yes, Silver, thank you. Okay, the main problem here now is to do some lines for the flowers. Just enough to hold the shapes, but not enough to take away from the main focus. And also not enough to kill myself, because there'll be a lot of lines. But now the problem is, where do I want to put it? I'm gonna try and keep all the rendering on stream. A lot of the planning and the line art stuff is done off stream already though. I could always cut the lines up. Don't have to worry about it now, do I? Oh, that's huge. They put the photo. Oh my god. I'm gonna do a quick trace of the photo, just to see which way all the petals are facing. Oh, I cannot see it. Hello, Uni. Welcome. We did some studies, and then now I'm just gonna work on a request, so it doesn't look very related to clothing. Yes. But this piece will combine a lot of stuff, including all the clothing stuff that we did. So that's kind of cool in that I'll be using some stuff directly. We've got clothing, we've got hair, we've got flowers, which is gonna probably kill me at some point. And then we've also got skies and clouds. So it's quite packed. Hopefully we can finish it this week. Oh yeah, I don't think I officially mentioned it. Did I officially mention it? So actually let me open the other one so I don't have to change the layers and stuff. But this is the initial planning. Or why is this one? So we've got sky in the back, we got clothing. Sorry, that's not clothing, that's hair. We got clothing, we got flowers. We get 1 section, 2 section of flowers, and then yeah. It should be fine. A lot of this is pretty tied up in terms of what reference are we gonna be using. Overall direction and tone is also set. A lot of the other composition stuff we just rely on final adjustments. Rendering wise, we just kind of have to go with whatever that we can afford to do. Unfortunately, I wanted to go more, but I guess we have to take it slowly, otherwise we'll never finish it. I suppose you could say that. Is it a GIF? I suppose, yeah, it would be a GIF. It wouldn't be a surprise GIF though, because they're probably here right now. Indeed. How should I say this? It is just like all the planning and stuff should be done and everything should be ready. It's just the execution, which is kind of painful, not gonna lie. Like flowers, I think I'm definitely gonna need a better way to do this in the future. I definitely need some kind of a brush. In drawing this, I actually felt a lot of the things I felt before. I was briefly talking about on stream that I learned a lot of things that isn't directly just like skill related. And one of those is just I'm more aware of the switch in my head that I need to toggle if I want to finish something and not be a perfectionist. It is now a toggleable thing. Not very good at toggling it still, but it is there now. The option is there. I'm not just constantly sucked in and be like, ah, crap, I gotta do better, I gotta do better. Anyways, I just want to take a look at the shapes here. How they kind of sort of present themselves. Once I have this turned off. This will serve as the basis. So this is kind of tricky, because if I line everything, it would have too much presence because the detail is too much. Oh yeah, I forgot to do. I need to do the planning for details and rest. Let me take a look at Min's art again. Thank you for the hearts. I see is constantly going. Artwork video number 14. No, video number 13. That's the Min one. Yeah, I just need to be a little, just to remind myself here. Oh right, I don't have a white background here. This is rest. This here is mostly rest too. And kind of here as well actually. So it's just in the middle. Ours is kind of tricky though. Where's my comp actually? My comp setup is here. Oh, music ended, I think. Yeah, it did. Uh-huh. I think people might fall asleep in this one. This is not Genshin related. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat if anybody wants it. And I'm gonna go to the washroom real quick. One sequence, I think. Check out. Maybe two. Maybe. We're not phone at all. Hold on. Oh, that means okay. I need to choose then. I think between clothing and the flowers, we need to choose. Otherwise, you'll be very busy everything here, which might work too, right? That wouldn't be a problem, would it? I don't have a very specific focal point. In this case, it's the 80% rest. So we should maybe drop the full rest all the way to here then. Keep this as rest too.なんならこうするんだ。Now that being said, it means this part is pretty empty. Yeah, silhouette of the dress looks a bit odd, being parallel to the side and the whole pump is tilted. I see, yeah. Initially, I did get the vibe that I should pull the body back a little bit more. Plus, it's in the shadow contrast. Yeah, the focal point. So the girl was sent out from through the contrast. Just a value contrast. Then after that, it would be the detail contrast. In order to keep the attention in. I don't actually feel one way or the other, honestly. I can kind of imagine like what would happen because okay, right now this is gonna be the reference for the skirt. And oh, this one and one more and this one. It will mostly be something like this part here. Would that be too overwhelming? I don't know. Honestly, I don't have enough experience here to tell. I just kind of want to do this rest detail thing that we have seen before. I think it's probably fine. As long as you keep the detail and some of the main flowers in the front and then on the girl, I think it's fine. The flowers in the back were just I need to see how we want to do it. I don't want to just blur it out completely, but there will be some blurring near the top as the things go away further into the back. And the sky is going to be empty by default. Although there's going to be clouds. Actually, the clouds are going to be a pain. Maybe I'll skip the clouds, actually. Might be trying to get too much in there. This was the reference in the for the whole comp. It's quite different in terms of the way it's being framed, I think. The flowers are kind of pointing into the characters. We have the clouds blocking off the side. We got the hair in this case, trying to pull it in. Flowers are kind of just there by themselves. Oh, because it's on top. So confusing. But standing out, I think it's great. Yeah, let's not change it then. I'm just gonna move ahead. Where's my lines at? Ah, but this is drawing one of them. That's why it's a lot more detailed. Oh, got it up. I'm gonna be so good at drawing flowers if I can make it through this. Oh my god, dude. My plan is simple. I'm gonna line all the ones in front here. And then as it goes into here, it's going to be a little bit sparser. The back I am going to maybe copy and paste over some stuff. But boy, this is gonna take a while. I don't want to use photos. I don't want to use custom brushes. And then if I don't want to have like a very painted style, I guess this is the only way forward. So I'm just gonna have to have it up. I would be so proud if someone decides to call this AI. I can, I'll be so proud. I went in a cross shape. What in the world? We should hide something in the no, I can't do that. If this is just a meme art, just for myself, I will hide something in the flowers for sure. Alright, Yugami. All the best for your work. Yes, yes. Thank you for the reminder. All the best. No, that's a custom brush in Clip Studio. The brush is kind of limiting in terms of the number of patterns it has. There's only 3. So what I did is, so in this folder here, oops. So in this folder here, you see all of this. So all of these are placed in manually by me, but the original is somewhere here, in the 10,000 layers here. But basically, there's this flower brush here, which is blocked by the reference actually at the moment. But basically, all it does is, if you, where's my dumb layer? Okay, here. If you just click and drag, it's just gonna paint flowers for you. Actually, it's right here below. What layer is this? This one. So there's 3 patterns here. I basically highlighted, I drew around the borders. I drew it on the same layer, so I cannot split the layers here, but I drew the borders not because I needed to emphasize it, just because I wanted to see what the borders look like, to get an idea of the shapes, and also of the petals, which is also why I traced it just now from a photo. And then I cut individual parts out of it, like this, and then I just control copy, paste it, and put it in, based on my own composition. And then here we are going over it again, just so I can control the amount of details, because right now it's insane. The amount of details is insane, and the difference between the parts that are stamped versus the part that's not is quite large. So this line art part is quite crucial for me in terms of controlling the details here. We need to be able to show individual groups of it, but have enough detail to bridge the gaps in between. So so like all these spaces here isn't too jarring. So for example, this area here is gonna be pretty detailed. So I'm gonna have more flowers in the back, but I'm gonna make a note that this is one group and this is one group, and these are the ones in the back. Then later on we can use some adjustments and whatnot to push it a little bit in, but I want to see the patterns here. As it goes over, it's like the difference between this and this, where this gets more sparse. This is not going to be sparse like this. This will still be very tight. I'm just here in the process. But as we go down, it's going to get sparser and sparser and sparser. And then at the end, it's just probably going to be some squiggly lines that just run through or something. Just to set up this border. Because I want this border here to frame it. But this part might melt away. This might be a lost edge kind of thing, where it just kind of disappears. I don't want to just trace, because then it would be kind of limited in terms of the patterns that there's going to be. It's going to be available here. So I picked some of the petals, I traced them, the other ones I put them in myself. Yeah, the illusion of details will be the ones in the back. So these ones in the back is going to be completely, almost... yeah, I actually don't really know how much I want it to be blurred out. A lot of the references here is... it is pretty blurred out in the back. Ours is not that far back. Interesting. Anyways, we'll figure it out. This one here is not even painted, the one in the back. It's just blobs of color, but it still looks very good. It's just how far the flowers are away from the character, but in this case it's not that far. In my case it's not as far. Man, I wonder if these are all painted or these are brushed. Yeah, I don't want the... So like right now, in my situation, we have a layer in the front and a layer in the back. It's very clear setup, but when I have it finished, I kind of want it to not be that clear in terms of there being a layer in the front and a layer in the back. I kind of want this to not only fade in detail, but also start to blur a little bit, and then in the back it's going to be blurred, but in the front it's still going to be decently clear. So there's going to be transition within the thing itself, not just like an entire thing. And then hopefully it gives a better illusion of going into the back. And I was going to add more stuff here. Actually, I could add more stuff here because the skirt has been raised to here now. The skirt ends here. So we can have even more flowers, but it's further in the back. I'm not sure yet. Because now that the skirt's not blocking the horizon, I do need a horizon. Oh, I can cover it like this actually. We'll find out. You can test it out with the brush one, yeah. I can imagine the blur effect, but I cannot imagine the detail part here because I need to get the line art in first. This transition here is the tricky one, I think. Yeah, no, it's okay. The blurring thing, we have a good setup for it. We have done it a few times on the other illustration, so there'll be blur here. There might be blur on the other side of the skirt, and then there might be blur on the back side of the hair. Where's my horizon? How high do I want it to be? This will be too high for sure. This is the limit. Right here. Sun will be here. This will be really blown out. So the hand will actually get good contrast here. I wanted the hand to be like brushing against the flowers before, but having it completely blocked, also not very good. So I might send petals flying and then just have a nice petal position here. I don't know if this flower will be able to do that. Yeah, I think I don't have a lot of experience either, but if things start to look artificial, it almost feels like there is too much of it. Because blur, by essence, loses detail, which kind of looks artificial. Because real life is very grimy, it has a lot of textures and stuff like that. So maybe there's just too much of it, or the detail part isn't detailed enough. But some of these it's really just blobs of color. Maybe blobs of color is different from the... Oh, but blobs of color is different from blurring because it's still hard edges. Oh, that's interesting. Because blurring everything makes it soft edges. They both lose detail, but slightly differently. That is an interesting difference. Yeah, it'll be a good exploration this time around. Yeah, if you can blur and then also paint over a little bit of detail over... Yeah, but that doesn't really work. The contrast in terms of the rendering might be too great. Let me check. I did blurring for hair and then I painted strands of hair over it and it felt good, but I don't know if I'm remembering it correctly. Like this one... Yeah, it's not quite what I was thinking of, but oh. This one I remember I really like the hair, like starting out clear and then as it goes to the back it gets blurred out. So it really feels like it's going into the back. But yeah, if it's blurred, I guess there's not much left to do. If you draw detail on it, it doesn't really work. So I will push strands of hair back and then blur it as it goes. Flower. You're gonna have to suspend some belief here and then send some petals flying to add the details here. I think I'm gonna skip the clouds because having a clear sky helps us a lot compositionally. Yeah, I cannot do clouds like the original. What's the difference here? Oh, that we don't have hair flying. We don't have a huge amount of detail at the bottom. Yeah, I want to keep the skies clear then. And mostly put in some stars like the original. And then we might give it some texture with the cloud brush and a little bit of color variation, like what we see here. I don't know if it's visible on screen, but it's very, very, very... It's very, very subtle. I was going to draw clouds. I was trying to experiment with my brushes that I have. Which is this layer here. You know, it does have the effect, and the reason why it has it is because the cloud brushes are literally photos of clouds. So it's less of whether if it's gonna look like clouds and more of how to push it into good shapes. But now I think clear sky makes... Yeah. Silhouette have to figure the way they are, the way they're against the cloud silhouette. From afar, it kind of reads, right? It still reads pretty well. Yeah, that's why I think Igami. I think I'm gonna skip the clouds for mine. It'll be a learning process either way. So it's pretty good. Very, very good. Long journey. I might convert the rest of the stream this week just to finish this off. I don't like making people wait. Towards the left side and the cloud kinds of emphasize that. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't quite feel it myself. I don't fully understand the feeling that it is you're feeling. But yeah, like definitely, but mine does have a little bit of movement, I suppose. Wait a second, where did I put the pedal direction? Oh, it's in the same direction as the hair flow. Okay, at least that makes sense. Because the sub is smaller from the canvas. Oh. Actually, that is interesting. Yeah, there is more space around the characters in the reference than mine. There's more storytelling in the ref, and then mine is more character illustration where I'm trying to fill the canvas with a character as the main point. So it's still not quite the same. That's a full character illustration where you're supposed to fill up 80% of the screen with a character, but I digress. I have two main groups of flowers. I need to bridge the gap. Where is my photo? Where did my photos go? Yeah, sometimes I feel like I should take like some time just to go into like a proper course. Even though it doesn't directly help, I think a lot of the getting exposed to more ideas probably not a bad idea. Ah, I see. I see. Yeah, that is unfortunate that you couldn't finish it. But with drive like that, I think you're gonna make it good one way or another. With a school degree or not. Although you definitely got set back a little bit. I don't know if I think I did briefly mention I was gonna try to go through some art thing as well after I graduated, but the choice was between graduate studies or try out some art stuff. And like then I wanted to go to Fengzhou, like the design school. And then the decision back then was like, oh, do graduate first. And then you can go fuck around with your art stuff. But then after that it was all COVID and stuff. And then I think, I don't know if they like closed down or they just what, but like I think they stopped accepting students for a while. So I never got to go. But during my studies, I also took like an online course and realized that that's not quite the same direction I want to go anyways. But I still would have loved to go there because it was a very special place for me. I'm starting to trace now. That's not good. I need to disconnect this. Yeah, how do I say this? I wanted to go there not necessarily because of the skills that I will learn, but because I could be in the presence of, I could be in a place that I always wanted to go, you know. Like before I started drawing a little bit, okay, that's like 10 years ago. I also didn't really draw it properly, but when I first thought that I want to draw properly, that's when I bought this tablet. That's 10 years ago. I also bought Clip Studio Paint because I just want to eliminate that self-doubt that, you know, oh, it's because people have this course or they have this thing. Which we all know is not, you know, what makes you an artist, but I just wanted to remove that. And going to that school was also kind of something like that. I just kind of, you get to pick up skills, you get to be in a good environment, and then you also, I don't know. It's like removing a mental block almost. Let me see. 12:20. I go for a little bit more. Let's see. I forgot if people sing in this one. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Oh, actually, I should also mention the online concept art design school I went was Syn Studio, SYN Studio. I took like the online course. I forgot how long it was. It wasn't very long for sure. And you got to do a couple of different classes. One of them was what was that? Anatomy, painting, environmental design, and that was all that's all I remember. No, I don't have an affiliate link or I don't have anything like that. I'm mostly glad that I didn't commit too hard into art earlier. There's a little bit more freedom in terms of what I can choose to draw and whatnot. The downside is that it's got to be entirely self-driven. I don't get to be in an environment where things would just happen, and I would just get more exposed to more technique or like more ideas. Everything has to be very actively sought after, which is kind of tiring, honestly. That's the downside. The upside is you get a little bit more control. Oh, Cynics. I remember hearing about it. There's like quite a few schools out there, isn't there? Online stuff. Then I wonder if there's like stats like student enrollment or whatnot. I'm kind of curious how, you know, recent developments have affected them. Oh, Cynics is the artist. Ah, I see, I see. Come on. Starting to run out of good shapes. So since I'm running out of shapes, I'm gonna trace another photograph to get more shapes loaded into my hand. Because that's definitely how that works. Strats. Preload some shapes into your hand. Can't even see it. Back nabbit. I don't have a lot of overlapping petals here compared to the real one. Miss. I can't even see the petals. Actually, maybe a better way is like literally get one shape, one like legit. You trace one, you get the idea of the shape. Then you find a bunch of places where it can be placed naturally. Then you go on to the next shape. It will help me remember as well. Hello. These are not overlapping enough. Ya ba. The decline. Yeah, why does it go like Japanese direct transliteration and sometimes you translate it and sometimes it turns it into English? God damn. If only it's a little bit more stable, this would be in the perfect translation subtitling thing. So close to greatness. Oh yes, sorry, I just saw the message. Yeah, I changed the model that's being used, I think. I changed it from... Oh, okay. I think I know what... Different. Oh, wait, what did I just do? I think I broke it. 1 second. Okay, now it's back. Oh, I think I know why. I switched it off of English. It's just one of the generic models. It's Whisper Large. Which I think is the largest that it has available in this plugin. Oh, it is the largest. So this is as good as it gets, I think. Assuming larger equals good. Testing 1, 2, 3. Konnichiwa. So that becomes hello. Konbanwa. That becomes good evening. これならどうなるのかな? It translated it. The one that didn't get translated is 入ってないんだよな。入ってないんだよな。Like why? Dude, this is Japanese. なんで? なんでやねん. Okay, now it's Romaji. Okay. What else is there? 今日の天気はいいっすね。Okay. いや、今日は雨じゃない。天気イコール日本語かな。It's probably the length then. ならいけないんじゃない？あ、いけないんじゃないは長いか。Yeah, it does seem like shorter sentences get changed. Got it. Ah, shit, I've been drawing the wrong layer. Congrats. I think it doesn't matter. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna have to redo all the lines when I do the final illustration. This is... Actually, I should probably then keep it a little bit simpler. Shit. I kind of forgot that I'm gonna reline this. I'm gonna... Japanese tongue twisters? Shit, I don't know any off the top of my head. Okay, I know this one. Where is my LBS? なんだっけ。庭には鶏がいる。It didn't translate it. But what's the very typical act? I actually don't remember. This comes up pretty often in like collabs and stuff like that. You guys want an explanation for the tongue twister? It sounds like it's just talking nonsense. It's like the buffalo, 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 and you say it 7 times. And then apparently it's a grammatically correct sentence in English. No, it's the chicken one. The one I said is the chicken one. It's so the first niwa means oh, is niwa not wani. Wani is crocodile, alligator, I forgot which one. It's probably crocodile. So there's 4 niwas. I'm not gonna write the kanji because I don't know how to write it, but so the first one is garden. The second one is the grammar saying that in the garden. Then this is the first ni here is 2, right? The 2 as in this 2. Then this one apparently is a specific what's that thing called? The proper one to use for when you're addressing a specific chicken, I think. I forgot exactly what it is. What the term is called. It's like saying 2 pieces or 2 slices of ham. You know, the word slice is used for thin sheets of something. That's this thing. And niwatori just means normal chicken. It's just a chicken. So that's 4 in a row. The one I'm thinking of, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not thinking of anything specific. It's just that, you know, watching VTubers, I feel like I've heard a lot of these, but I just don't remember any of them. Brush is too big. No way. Oh, that's the Pyoko Pyoko one, the one with the frog. This is nightmare. Are? これだっけ? Ah, 生麦、生米、生卵. Okay, that comes out as the romanized version. Bozu ga byobu ni jouzu ni bozu no e o kaita. やばいなこれ。I don't know the intonation, the correct intonation for a lot of these. Okay, what about this one? I have to say it slower though. Kaeru pyoko pyoko mi pyoko pyoko awasete pyoko pyoko mu pyoko pyoko. It didn't register. Oh, it did. It did. Wait. Okay, I have to keep quiet after this. Kaeru pyoko pyoko mi pyoko pyoko awasete pyoko pyoko mu pyoko pyoko. Okay, just jumping up to normal random noises. They're still romanized. Ah, yeah, this one as well. But I have to see the kanji in order to know the intonation. I don't know how this is supposed to be read. Tokyo Tokyo Kyoka. あれ? Tokyo Tokyo Kyoka Kyoku. Kyoka Kyoku Kyokucho. いや、強化局長の強化。やばいな、これも。東京特許局。Wait, 曲 comes out as like song. The mystery continues. The best part is even the creators of the model wouldn't even really be able to answer why it's doing that. I think. Maybe they can. Better visualization. Let's do this one. 全部やっちゃうのか。後ろはこうで。ああ、いいんじゃない？Perhaps. Perhaps. On a separate note, I wonder if there's a way to turn off Super Chat. gotta be a better way to do this. I don't think it makes sense for me to draw everything. This gives me some idea of the detail distribution. I think I should do it at least once. I think it's very inefficient to do this and have to trace it over again, but as part of the learning process, I think I have to do this once. Then the next time, I can at least have a mental image of what the whole process is like, and then maybe take some liberties then. Right now, I think I should do this the hard way. Masaraka. Maybe the leader. Yes, I am. And I'm gonna have to do it twice because this is just the rough. But the more studies I do, the more I feel like all this hard work pays off in like unexpected ways. I always thought like, you know, you should just work efficiently and smart. If you can use photos, why not, right? This time around I just didn't want to. But the more I am drawing these petals, the more stuff I'm noticing, stuff that I lack. I'm already trying my best to sort of make the surface round. So anything along the side, I'm trying to turn it along that plane so that it feels a little bit rounder. But then I still realize the lack of shapes, the curvature, everything is pretty straight and diamond-ish. But in this case, I'm just choosing to let it go because we have too many. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff left to be learned still. I'm just gonna grind it out. Looks like this might take another week or two to get everything done, I think. At least for once though, I don't have to worry too much about the rendering quality or technique. Because clothing, we did some studies that's 100% relevant. Hair-wise, we also did... Wait, no, we didn't finish that one, but yeah, like, it's not as bad as it used to be, so... It's too thick now. If I don't talk, the copyright warning comes back. Somehow. As long as they don't take us down the next 10 minutes, that's fine. Probably end in 10 minutes anyway. Need to get the contours going a little bit better. I wonder if I'm blocking up too much of the character. Maybe I should show some legs. That's not too hard. I can just lower the flowers down. Then we get legs. Ooh. Scaling is a problem. Oh yes, this is lower. Yeah. Anyways, I think I'll probably end here. Got a lot of work to do. And then just continue on this for the rest of the week. Hopefully we can finish by the end of it, and then I can capture all the rendering as well on stream, and maybe release a series of shorts for that as well. But I probably won't be able to release the file for this one. Anyways, thank you guys for coming. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.